have 5Q and Eye of the Tiger. They'll be playing each other in this best of 3 promotion match. It's like up and downs if you're familiar with the GOM TV GSL StarCraft format. Pretty much the winner moves up to the Code S League and the loser goes down to the Code A League, except here at the KDL.
Tier 1, Tier 2.
Yes, I was just about to say that. The winners move up to Tier 1, the losers go down to Tier 2, but
it equates to the same thing, right?
Yeah, the concept is the same, basically. So we're going to find out eventually what these teams plan on picking and banning overall. And any strategies do you think either of these teams may have in mind today, or like play style? Like, what's Eye of the Tiger's plan since they have a few stand-ins as well?
I feel like the pick bans are going to be really, really crucial for them. And you see 5 and QO, they're kind of going for the more, standard, latest meta, I guess. They're trying to, go for the early ganks, the early mobility, and just kind of stomp them out with that Centaur. But EoT picks up the Invoker, which means they'll be able to get some good team fights going, and they also pick up the Naga. So they're really thinking about the team fights, and they're really thinking about how to interrupt those team fights right now and get their positioning right.
Looks like this Naga is either going to be like a position 1 farmer or a support role. I have to say that ever since Arteezy popularized the Naga mid, like that's always where I want to see that hero. But with the early Invoker pickup, that's probably where he's going to end up, I would say.
I don't know if Arteezy popularized that. I mean, if anybody watches like Eternal Envy stream, he does a pretty damn good job of the Naga mid as well.
That is true. I guess I would say Eternal Envy may be more of an originator, but Arteezy an innovator.
Well, it's just kind of a meta that's been out for a while, and then only people that have the skill can really handle it. So it really depends on the matchup. Some matchups are okay, some matchups are kind of not so ideal, as in you're not going to have a good time farming or laning. So
that can really be said for any mid hero that isn't like extremely robust. I'd say besides like maybe Dragon Knight. Yeah, well, hard at times.
Just knowing EoT, they're going to use that as a position 1, and most likely Jo will hop on that because he likes to play that rat role very much. So no offense, just
hey Ran, rat's a part of the game.
It is now after Alliance TI3.
Indeed. Here's something cool. We see the Chen picked up for 5Q, but I know that Eye of the Tiger have really favored this hero in the past. And like you mentioned, they also have the Centaur, which has been a really big hot pick recently, and he has proven over recent times that just brings so much to the board.
I just feel like I haven't really been impressed too much by any of the Chen players in the competitive scene, and especially the Korean scene. So, I mean, the most effective thing they'll do is just smoke gank mid, or just the standard, ults in time, or just push the towers. It's a pretty standard hero, but I mean, it's no Puppey.
I knew the Puppey comparison was coming out eventually, Remix.
Come on, he's been doing that since like what, TI1.
Yeah, that's true, man. Puppey, the Chen, that's his hero.
He's the Chen master.
As far as the bans go, I find the first ban Timbersaw a little bit interesting from 5Q. I wonder if they plan on picking up a few more strength cores in their roles. That could be a reason why they want to get rid of him, because that whirling death ability can be really annoying against strength heroes. And beyond that, though, most of the bans look pretty darn standard. And the Witch Doctor being picked up, so the plot thickens for 5Q.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Centaur is going to be used as a position 1 and not an offlane, and it's just a pain to deal with the Timbersaw against the Centaur, because even with supports, the Timbersaw will win at about level 3. And yeah, they just want to get rid of it. It's I don't know. I don't know if there's any good Timbersaw players on the EoT squad right now. I mean, Chrissy did a really great job, but I don't see him playing today.
Yeah, that is weird that there's so many stand-ins for Eye of the Tiger. I'm sure things will work themselves out in the future. Maybe they're already thinking about the next season of StarLadder and want to have that Korean majority.
Maybe that's the case, but
I don't think so. But
yeah, well, I don't know.
I don't know either, but the one thing's for sure, the games are going to be a lot closer than originally anticipated. That's for sure.
What did you anticipate before coming here?
Easy 2-0 stomp for Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, so you're a fanboy.
I'm not a fanboy, but that's just what I assumed was going to win. And the Ember Spirit getting picked up from 5&Q a little bit later in the draft, and actually kind of surprised he didn't get banned out early, but this is not necessarily a hero we've seen too often from 5&Q. So we're going to see how well they can use this hero, and if they're going to put a mid lane or safe lane. Have you seen 5&Q ever run the Ember Spirit before, any of their players?
Just like in pubs once in a while, but I think that's definitely going to be a mid lane because he can go toe to toe with that Invoker pretty. He just times the searing chains right when he does the Sleight of Fist. It's really annoying to deal with, even if you are a Quaxwex Invoker. So.
Yeah, that's true. Quaxwex, I feel, is a better way to deal with the Invoker, but I mean, against the Centaur alone, I feel like, Quas Exhort, I feel, is a little bit better of a way to deal with the Ember Spirit. You just have more right click, and he is a pretty squished hero early on, but Quaxwex in the team fights is going to be so annoying for 5&Q, I feel.
It's just going to be annoying. Maybe Quax Exhort might also be good here, depending on what heroes they get. But, I mean, they do have the good setup. They have the Darkseer, and they have the Naga, and they have the Invoker. So, I mean, you don't have to worry too much about getting caught out of position. Oh, the puck. You're definitely going to want to go Quax.
That could be an offlane puck though too, right?
Most likely
I'm assuming
should be an offlane puck because it's not ideal to put the Centaur offlane against that lineup, and they got the Veno and they got the Chen that can come over and just help out anytime. So
there's a little bit of rat on both teams from what I can see. With the Shadow Shamans, the last pick. It looks like we're ready to move into the first game of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the KDL with Love Flash and Remix. Thanks for tuning in. And we're going to, of course, start with the standard smoke. Be pretty common in the Korean leagues for them to smoke up to the top lane from Radiant.
Yeah, they're just looking for that one-up, that extra life mushroom here.
They
okay,
want
but
that
Puck
one-up.
might... Oh,
ooh, he's actually going to go mid.
Yeah,
so and the smoke is spotted. It's revealed.
So they were going to go and try to ward up the jungle just so Chen can have a pain in the ass just jungling.
That ward is so obvious though. And there's going to be a little bit of counter initiation from 5&Q. The Gale's going to come out to slow down Sagan. And he hasn't skilled any points up yet, just an FYI. Forced to use the Flame Guard to survive, but that may not even be enough. He's going to get caught in the shackles, but denied. Holy crap, what a deny. They're going to move back on Pyong now, and all of a sudden, Jo could be the one in trouble.
Wow, so that was nice because he got hit by that Venomancer, so that enabled him to get denied because he had the debuff with the poison on him. And I mean, even though they know that where the sentry wards are, it's still just a pain in the ass because that's another 200 gold you have to spend. That's another 200 less you're going to have to spend, and I don't think he spotted it. Yeah, he missed it.
Oh, right outside of the range. That is That is as close as it gets. Poor Cynical.
Come on.
That's gotta hurt, man. They need to just increase the ward radius by half of a centimeter there, and he'd be fine.
I believe that's all right, but
that's just annoying. Poor Cynical. He's gonna be very annoyed. But as far as the lanes go, the Centaur is going to be in that off lane, getting a 1v1 versus the Naga Siren, as Eye of the Tiger have decided to go for a bit of an offensive tri-lane. Wait, actually, no, I take that back. Sorry, the supports were roaming around a little bit, but they're coming bottom, and the Darkseer is going to be top lane, which can be annoying against the Emperor Spirit, I feel. But how do you think he's going to fare in this lane?
Well, he leveled up the flame shield.
Oh, hold on a second, though. Ranto maybe giving up that first blood. He's trying to fake a stomp, but it doesn't matter. LC with the first blood, thanks to that double damager and some nice crowd control. And that's something that it looks like can't be underestimated on Eye of the Tiger's side. They have a good amount of disables and slows.
I don't know. I would have liked to see the Ember mid, and I would have liked to see the Centaur play one position and a puck off lane, because that Centaur does not have much escape against that slow, and you got the Rasta with the lockdown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm definitely more of a fan of Ember Spirit mid. I feel it just suits the playstyle of the hero better, but you can still certainly play in position 1. Completely viable. Just not my personal preference.
I just feel like because of the difference in the cooldowns, you know, between level, say, 3, 5, like each level makes a big difference, and getting that solo experience, it's a pretty big deal. Because, I mean, just that sleight of fist, even with the searing chains, it's ridiculous. Like, it's like, what, a 5-second cooldown?
Yeah, I mean, it can make a big difference. At least he's going to have a pretty easy time farming. Naga is pretty much neck and neck with the Ember Spirit, and Chen doing a pretty good job farming himself. Of course, he is in the jungle, and there's no one really interrupting him beyond that initial really annoying ward, the sentry ward that was placed in the jungle. And EoT looked like they're going to just be doing a bit of creep pulling, denying some experience from the Centaur in the middle lane. Things are looking relatively even between both sides. So I guess just going to come down to skill really in the end for the time being.
Actually, EoT has 2 kills, but they only picked up 1 kill because of the deny. I mean, the scoreboard's a little bit misleading, so...
Scoreboard counts death, like
just death.
It's weird.
If you die to creeps,
death, yeah. It'll give a kill to the other team if you I think get denied by the creeps or something. It's weird, but it's a scoreboard, not a kill board, I suppose. As weird as it sounds.
So I guess it's a negative kill score.
Something like that. Maybe.
Negative death score. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is good, you know. This is exactly how you're supposed to use Chen. You know, at 3 minutes, just push that first tier 1 tower down, and most likely they're not going to be able to stop it, and they can go straight for the tier 2. Chen just needs to pick up another creep, get some little bit of momentum from the early global gold.
Yeah, and Ember Spirit getting the last hit, but you know, standard expected. Darkseer looks to be moving into his Soul Ring. Just give him a little bit more lane survivability and pretty much that burst of mana whenever he needs. Reorder just moving into his phase bits pretty easily, and Ranto has an invisibility rune. EoT,
he should have been spotted there. He blocked the Venomancer, and the Venomancer just, I guess,
should know if he's paying attention.
He should know that there's an invisible unit here, and it just made me stop. So.
All right, well, we do have a smoked up Chen along with a couple of creeps. We'll see if he's going to... I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's going to move to the middle lane. And
he could just go for the Darkseer, because this Invoker is going to be hard to catch.
Well, you could say the same for the Darkseer as well.
Well, just check this out. They have a counter smoke going here, and they feel something's going up. Oh, he's been spotted.
Smoke is revealed, but the other smoke is not. It's going to turn into a potential semi-team fight if they're not careful. Cynical wrapping around the backside.
He should just go for that Darkseer. Okay, no, he needs to get out of there. They're following him.
Yeah, it's time. The smoke, though, is pretty much over at this point. And it looks like Mafia is going to be spotted for a second there before backing up. And yeah, all smoke and mirrors, no actual action.
Smoke and mirrors?
That's my little play on words.
Okay, well, you see here, Naga, it looks like she's going to go for the straight Radiance, most likely. I mean, she is getting decent farm, leading the board with last hits. And, I mean, Ember is already has the Arcane Boots up, so they're going to have an easy time at top.
Nice. Ember Spirit, though, is definitely not doing as good as this Naga Siren as far as farm goes. He did get the tower last hit, which is nice, but... I mean, over time, those extra creep kills will add up if it keeps going in that direction.
Naga did participate in that first blood, even though Veno got the last hit. Yep. So, I mean, they've just been bullying the Centaur because the Venomancer has boots and, you know, just giving Centaur a really hard time.
Mid lane is still relatively even. Invoker with a slight edge, I'd say, and very slight over the puck. That's still, you know, pretty darn neck and neck. And Ranso finally picking up level 4 when he has a little bit of support with the Witch Doctor. And we'll see how long that lasts. Oh, and in the mid lane, a little bit of action. We're going to see Puck back off after throwing down the Dream Coil. Doing a little bit of annoying jukes. And damage back and forth, but no real deaths on either side.
I mean, Invoker definitely does have the advantage just because of the attack speed, and also as soon as he picks up the phase boots, that damage is... It's hard to deal with, especially with Puck, who doesn't gain a lot of strength as he levels up.
That's true, but, I mean, Puck still, like, has decent last-hitting ability. It's not that bad.
Yeah, you just spam your orb, get your bottle going, and yeah, he does some bottle warding. I mean, some... What is it? Bird bottling, sorry. I just said bottle
crowing. Bottle crowing.
I remember a long time ago, you could use the courier to pick up runes. So you could just have it sitting over one of the rune spots and like just erase the rune with the courier, which was really damn annoying back in the day.
I remember the days like during TI2 of Magnus before they nerfed the bottle crowing, and it used to move at full speed no matter what.
Oh yeah,
like when you had the bottle on it.
I'm really glad they nerfed that because
that was good because it made too many mid heroes like not viable. And like Magnus is just too strong mid, basically.
It just made heroes, you know, able to lane mid efficiently that shouldn't really be at mid. So it just kind of like just gave too much like flexibility. And there is a regen rune spawning.
Ironically, through that flexibility, it made the
Rasa
heroes
looks
you
like
could
he'll
pick.
deny it.
That was flexible. He's gonna get aggressive.
He's gonna get stuck here.
Oh, the Puck Illusionary Orb gonna move out as well, doing a bit of scouting. He's not going to commit to the attack, though. There's too many nearby members of Eye of the Tiger.
Definitely the right thing to do, not dive. They just need to slowly take down those towers and take away Ember's space right now, because that's all they have to worry about. And this Naga, you know he's going to be ratting the whole time anyway, so you really want to get that map control early on.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like both teams, like, their success lies in how well they can shut down these carries, because they're kind of the backbone of the team at this point. Everyone else around them is kind of there to supplement them.
Well, I feel like they're both equally doing well, and they're both going to require the same amount of, like, I don't know, kind of like attention from both teams. So, okay, so now there's some movement here. They're going to go for the Invoker again, it looks like, and this Invoker just has it's just positioned too well, I feel. Like, most likely they're going to come from the top side, so he's always hugging the tower or staying near the right.
And look at this. It feels like these teams kind of have each other figured out. We're going to see the Puck move in as well. Going to get a silence off on 2, and LC is really low. Puck, though, is going to fall, and they're also going to kill off the Witch Doctor. Senecal looks to be next. He's down for the count. Eye of the Tiger. Excellent, excellent counter initiation. They were totally prepared for that fight.
Yeah, I just feel like they just smelled it coming, because they know how they like to play the other team, so they were totally ready for that. And it's just a little bit of knowledge, I guess, about the other team. And, you know, with all the fighting that mid and the supports are doing, that really leaves Jo on the Naga and Sagan on the Ember Spirit just free farming pretty much. It's just going to be a battle of, you know, when it comes down to when they get their items, they're going to do some serious damage. So, like, I feel like they really should be focusing on that.
Oh, bottom lane, Invoker. Pick
4
off.
kills for Invoker.
Nice
right
pick off on the Centaur. Eye of the Tiger actually starting the pull ahead now. They're up 6-0, technically 5-0, but we'll go ahead and just say it's 6-0 for the sake of simplicity. And they're going to also start to gain a bit of a gold advantage as well. Not that much. And, I mean, that's pretty evident. The gold advantage has got to pretty much only be from these team fights.
Well, pretty much, because they are down 1 tower, so they're still up, which is pretty impressive. So, I mean, I guess it's that first blood really makes a dent. And let's take a look here.
Invoker wants to get that Orchid pretty fast.
Yeah, he's gonna get that Orchid up ASAP.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really tough to deal with, because he can just go around ghost walking, and he can actually put more points in Quacks and just use that Cold Snap along with just using the Wex Orbs to get attack speed, and put a Cold Snap on somebody, just sneak up on them and just start right-clicking away while their Orchid pretty much one dead hero, no matter who it is.
Yeah, you become into a ganker at that point. It's just crazy how versatile Invoker is. That's how he plays, man. That's how you play Invoker. You do whatever you want with him, whatever you're capable of.
I feel like I like this Invoker better instead of the, the Quacks, Wex, just standard spam Tornado EMP. It's kind of annoying, and I feel like this is more of like a precise skill set. So
I have a particular set of skills we use.
Well, pretty much. You're going to be killing stuff. You're not going to be...
Oh, middle lane. He's going to get the EMP.
It.
KSH, though. Centaur going to try to keep him alive.
Oh.
The one charge. The one charge keeps Puck alive just barely.
That's why they call it a magic wand.
That was some magic right there, Emix.
I believe he had about like maybe 7 or 8 charges only on that, and it was just enough to save him from that one last hit.
Exactly. It looks like 5 and Q want to get aggressive. Mafia, is he going to spill blood? Indeed he does. He's going to fall. EoT finally giving a kill away to their opponents, but they're not going to press into the tier 2 tower anymore. I'm just happy with the kill they got before backing off.
Well, they need to take whatever they can get without giving back anything. So yeah, you see he's going to go for the straight Battle Fury build here, which is going to be really annoying, especially since they have the Naga. I mean, those illusions are just going to...
They're not going to be that useful in like big multi... If you're putting all your illusions in, against like one tower and you use Sleight of Fist with like 2 Battle Furies, they're dead. They're all dead. Like, it doesn't matter.
I don't think he even needs to. He can just go for 1 Battle Fury, maybe even a Desolator, or...
Yeah, if he gets a damage item with 1, then he generally should be able to kill him. But, oh, FX! Riptide is the move to finish him down. And that's going to be nice for Jo because he already has the Sacred Relic, which means that Radiance is right around the corner.
Well, that just sucks for Rio because that's 2 kills he just missed out on. I mean, he did pick up a lot of the kills, but just because he's so confident that he just starts backing away as soon as that last attack is down, I feel like he should know better by now. All of them are carrying around that little magic wand, and it doesn't hurt to just throw down 1 more just to be safe, or just watch the corpse fall down before you back away confidently,
That is true, so... Yeah.
Jayo's happy about that. He just picked up some free gold.
That Radiance is right around the corner, so close. And Segun's about to get his Battle Fury as well. He needs about 50 more gold, and he's got it.
Yep, he's got it. So it's pretty good timing with the Arcane and the early tower gold. So.
And you know what? The Starkseer just picked up a mech, so he's been able to find a little bit of farm as well. He's up to 62 last hits in the offlane, which... It's not that bad.
The Invoker almost has the Orchid up, so I don't know if he's going to be able to take the Ember Spirit down here. Just going to fly away.
He's getting aggressive. Yeah, I don't... Hell, the Ghost Walk revealed him.
Too close to the creep.
He's getting way too cheeky there, man. You can't accomplish... I wouldn't say he should go after the Ember Spirit without that Orchid.
Well, he should just wait for his Orchid to get a for sure kill secured.
And there's Battle Fury number 1. How many will we see this game? It's all up in the air. We could see a lot of them, potentially.
It's definitely going to help him pick up some more items, because he can just go in the jungle and, clear out the creep camps really fast.
And Nagasai removed with that Radiance. Basically, both teams have... Their position 1s now have even more farming potential than they did before. And the smoke... From Eye of the Tiger, they're looking to kill some more 5 and Q members. And Witch Doctor, as well as the Centaur, look to be the targets. Ranto, he doesn't quite have his Blink Dagger just yet. And they're waiting for the perfect opportunity, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get this unless they use Naga Song. I was hoping they would use the song or something. I know that they can maybe TP in, but for the time being, the wards are going to go down. And Eye of the Tiger looking to get their first tower of the game. They will get it quite easily. 5 and Q. Not even really trying.
Well, I don't know. This Naga looks pretty scary at this rate.
It's starting to look scary, and I mean both of them got a lot of rooms as far as the Naga and the Ember Spirit. But who are you more afraid of in the late game?
Well, Naga Spirit isn't as hard to deal with as Ember Spirit is, or Naga Siren. So I just feel like he has more damage potential. The Ember Spirit, especially on the heroes. He's gonna catch him right here.
He's gonna get him. The EMP is going to connect. Seigan. He
Easy
is
solo
dead.
kill.
Thank you, Orchid.
So that's how you're supposed to play that Invoker. You got to be very active, and you got to be the one to shut them down.
Yeah. I love this wood. This is the way I want to play Invoker, man. I haven't played him in a long time, so I'm about ready to go back to him. And
He's
EoT,
gonna pick up another kill right here.
Easy pick.
Maybe another one. Oh no, the puck's there.
The net
Still
as well.
tornado.
Oh, it's gonna throw out the tornado. They're gonna see the hand of God forced out as well. Centaur moves in, gets the double edge, and removes Invoker from play. The song's also gonna come out. We have the ultimate from the Darkseer helping out as well. Eye of the Tiger getting a few more kills on the board, and they should be okay. Yeah, not bad from Eye of the Tiger.
It's very good with their reaction speed.
So the Centaur, fortunately, just not enough, and the fight's not
Venom's
over.
going down.
Venomancer dies. So a little bit of a turnaround from 5 and Q. But in the top lane, it looks like those wards from the Shadow Shaman will pick off the tower. So that's another tower on the board for Eye of the Tiger. And they are definitely starting to push ahead, but we're going to see a tower for tower trade.
You're just gonna see a lot of rat Dota, you know, people taking out buildings while you're not looking, and just the occasional team fight when the timing's right and everyone has mana and whatnot. But you know, this Invoker's doing really well, even though he just got picked off right now. And
so he does have an Ogre Club in his inventory. Do you think he's going to go for a Black King Bar next, or is he trying to?
He should go for the BKB because they got the Ember Spirit, they got the Witch Doctor, they got the Puck.
A lot of magic damage.
Yeah, you just don't want to be silenced as well or get caught in that Dream Coil. You just want to BKB and just man your way out, walk out.
Yeah.
So very good positioning here. They're going to catch him.
Oh, Naga Siren moving out, but the EMP follow-up. Rior, can he get the kill? Looks like, no, he's not going to. Wait, he gets it.
He got the Orchid, come on.
That's right, the Orchid, helping him out.
Now he doesn't have to worry about that last hit. Because that's what, 30% extra damage done?
Yep.
After 5 seconds?
It's good. Forgot about that.
Almost as strong as Shadow Demon's that curse he has. Forgot what the spell
I think it's like
called.
Soul Capture or something.
Soul Catcher, yeah, Dream Catcher. I don't know what they call it.
I don't
in
think it's
this
Soul
patch.
Assumption. There's
No, it's Soul Catcher. Soul Assumption is used by the
Terrorblade. Wait.
Soul Assumption? Isn't
Yeah.
that Visage?
Yeah, it's Visage. There's so many like soul abilities and spirits in Dota, they can get confusing at times.
Yeah.
But if you get one wrong, then Reddit will murder you. So watch out, man. One toe out of line. You are in the history books, man.
So you got two of the Blink Daggers up here, and they're definitely going to be sticking together and trying to get some picks off.
And they also have a big, juicy, fat stack for waiting for the Ember Spirit.
Looks like a 3-stack. And actually, I take that back. Ember Spirit is going for the double Battle Fury build, which...
Oh, that's to be expected, I feel. Oh, Naga Siren coming in, saving his ally. That was so close. And Shadow Shaman going to get healed up a little bit as well. Venomancer throwing out the ult. Hand of God to keep the teammates alive, but Centaur not enough to keep him alive. There's going to be a little bit more action. In comes Seigun, gets a double kill on 2 of the supports. They get Rior as well. Buyback from the Centaur. Man, this Ember Spirit just made things look really, really scary for Eye of the Tiger.
So that's just scary because as soon as you use all your skills, you have nothing to deal with him. You just got to run away.
Yeah.
So Puck getting very lucky. He survived that.
Very lucky.
I feel like the Naga Siren should have sent one of the illusions just chasing after Puck and hopefully get lucky with the Radiance kill.
Yeah. Well, at least 5 and Q will get a tower kill behind this. They actually picked up a good amount of kills throughout that fight, so they're certainly still in this game. It's not looking as one-sided as it used to be. Up.
Ember's gonna have
Never
two
mind.
Battle Furies pretty soon, just telling you that. And Venno does not have his ult up, so it's gonna be very hard for him to defend this. They can take this tower and they can go straight for Roshan even right now because
And they threw down the EMP. It felt almost a little bit preemptive. It did buy EoT a little bit of time, but they're not going to have that for the fight unless there's a little bit more delay.
well, he just wants to set up more of those Venom wards, those Plague wards. So not too much comboing going on by the Invoker. They're just trying to stall for time, and I feel like right now they're going for that. Okay, so they forced the TP on the puck, and the Ember Spirit has backed off, so
No,
they have to go deal with that Naga.
that's true. This was actually a pretty successful defense from Eye of the Tiger, and you know, like you were saying, Remix, they just want to buy time. And can you think of a team that could do better at buying time than this one, except for maybe an AA in the lineup?
Well, it just sucks to be the Venomancer here in this game. you're playing that Milk Award, you know? You're gonna be killed
Yeah.
almost in every team fight.
We have a Chen picking up a Gem of True Sight. Looking to
Okay,
do a
so
little bit of dewarding, and
They want to get aggressive really fast, and they want to be careful because that Invoker is just hunting them.
yeah, I like that they're going to deal with the Invoker. And that's a good way to shut him down. If they can shut down the Invoker, then EoT doesn't really have too much besides the Naga, I feel. Obviously, other heroes are still good, but the Nagas and the Invoker are the big heroes to be concerned with. Yeah, Sega not too far off from that second Battle Fury.
Just one more creep. Creep can't. Yeah,
One more item left.
probably 1.5. I don't know. It's there. Okay, maybe 2.
200 Gs, 250 Gs.
Oh, okay. So just don't forget about this stack right here. It's about a 4 stack, I believe.
I guess he's waiting for that second Battle Fury to use it.
He doesn't really need to at this point.
Well, I mean, it's just going to make the camp a lot easier to clear, I feel.
Saves time.
Yeah, and you can stack up more creeps, more money. Naga has picked up her Manta Style as well as some Boots of Travel, so the Rat is strong in this one, Remix.
Like I said, they're gonna be ratting each other. Not so much the Ember because
Uh-oh.
the Ember wants to
SH.
fight. He stopped.
Oh, he messed up. He was supposed to blink out of there. Oh, he only had 3 points in his phase shift. So the Radiance could have kind of stopped that puck from blinking out of there. So well played. And yeah, the creep stack's going to be cleared out. That's a 2 Battle Fury Ember Spirit. He's going to get very, very... Well, he's already dangerous.
Most likely he's just gonna go straight for the crit,
Yeah.
and then he can opt for whatever items he wants after.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Get the crit up. Out comes the Tornado to stop that Stampede from accomplishing anything.
But that Stampede, it's pretty low cooldown.
I think it's like, what, 60 seconds?
I think it's shorter than right now. He should be at the level 2. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's a lot shorter. Makes Centaur a lot more fun than before when he just got the strength bonus.
Well, like I remember when they originally put in Centaur.
So it just means like you're like a strength version of Drow. Like as soon as you hit
Yeah.
level 6, you turn into a tank. You got like a free Vanguard almost.
Yeah. Well, what they did is they boosted his strength gain by a lot to basically make it so he had his ultimate, except it was passively slowly gained over the course of the entire game.
So I mean like a level 5 Centaur and a level 6 Centaur back in the day, that was a huge difference. But
Oh, yeah.
now it's like, okay, so he can be dealt with, you know, like he's not gonna be stomping, double edging people out at level 6, 7 and just be like snowballing from there.
No, Ranto has picked up his Hood of Defiance. I guess an eventual pipe is on the way.
Well, they're gonna need it because there's an Invoker, they got the
Venomancer.
Venomancer, they
I think
also got the
Venomancer.
Darkseer too,
Yeah.
so that's
It's a lot of magic damage to soak up. That pipe will definitely be of good use.
this Naga's gonna they're on the same pace, the Naga and the Ember Spirit. They're almost, you know, give them 5 more minutes, they'll probably be at full items. 5 to 10 minutes.
This is going to be a 6 slaughter game from the look of things. All right, we have 5 and Q's mini army moving into the Roshan pit.
I feel like I favor the Ember Spirit.
I have to say I favor the Ember
Ember.
Spirit as well, but if he gets picked off once by that Invoker, it's going to be game over for 5&Q.
That Invoker is going to be very crucial. The timing and the positioning.
I would actually go as far out to say as this game will be won or lost by the Invoker.
Well, the team fights at least will be.
Yeah, so Seigun picks up the Aegis.
So they're going to look to push this, and they really should because he's going to get his heart soon, this Naga. He's already picked up the Reaver, and he's just farming away, just killing anything that'll give him gold right now.
Yeah. Oh, at the time, it's 27 minutes and 15-6. And not exactly the most action-packed game. It's certainly more of a game of positioning and farming up your main cores. That's where, you know, all the strategy is really coming in this match.
Yeah, well, they're putting it all in with that one core. Looks like the 4 protect 1 kind of Chinese play.
KSH, she gets silenced and picked off again. The Hand of God will be
just
enough to keep
by
him
one
alive.
hit.
Rancho's going to come in as well. KSH with the follow-up stun.
He's
Oh,
gone.
they get the kill on Invoker. That is huge. Very
nice.
well played by 5&Q. They are definitely showing that they are not going down without a fight.
Like I said, you know, they're pretty strong. Don't underestimate them.
They are. They are definitely strong.
Man, I'm just checking the streams right now. I can't even find our stream here.
I see it, man. We
I
are
see the one being bootlegged by Beyond the Summit.
They can't bootleg anymore.
Well, it's huge. They got like 2,874 viewers, which I'm sure is like 2,800 more than we have.
Oh, we got 40, man.
Oh, really? Hold
The
on.
few, the strong, the powerful.
37.
The Marines.
Now we have 38 because I'm joining.
I'm going to join too. I'll be in the chat as well to say hello to all you beautiful people watching out there. So, I was expecting with some of the item pickups from both teams to see more action. Seigun just running away to that remnant.
Saw that yellow Power Ranger teleporting in. And so I don't know. J.O.'s looking pretty scary here too. That Song of the Siren is gonna be huge.
I would say so, and if they can like somehow get the song into an Orchid on the Ember Spirit and pick him off, 5&Q will fall like flies. They do not have the same presence as Eye of the Tiger, I feel, in these fights.
I mean, they do have that Stampede going for them, but you know, if they use the Stampede first and then they get songed, or if they use the Stampede and they get tornadoed, like there's a lot of things that could happen badly.
No.
Because they got the Darkseer and they got the Veno, like, you know, you're just setting up for some disaster.
You know what, Bimbo? I did make a post, I think, like once or twice on Reddit, but I will go ahead and make sure I make more posts in the future for the KDL, especially the finals, which will be next Saturday, 2 p.m. Korean Standard Time, so same time that this KDL match started. I'll make a post for the finals, don't worry, guys. I'll even do a little write-up or something. I'll add some flair into it. They're getting cheeky on those illusions there.
Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to everybody while nothing's
All
going
right, yeah.
down.
I'll give a shout out to anybody that wants it in the stream chat.
Yeah, let's shout out to Clam Rice.
Yeah, Clam Rice, shout
Bimbo
out,
Fat
boy.
Bomb. Bimbo Fat Bomb. That's a cool ID.
That is definitely a unique name. Well, hold on a second. We have a lot of action happening. The Darkseer wall goes down. Very, very nice Vortex follow-up. In comes the Tornado.
Oh, here's the song. This is what I'm talking about.
The song
okay,
gets-
but that Ember Spirit answers right
Ember's
back
alive,
with the
man.
sleight of fist.
He's in good shape. The Shadow Shaman's dead. And they're looking to get...
Goodbye,
TC. Oh, man.
Venomancer.
This is not looking good for 5&Q. This Ember Spirit, you need to kill him off. If you don't kill him, what do you do? And that was great initiation from the song as well as the Darkseer.
Just consider this. Every team fight, that Venomancer's going to die.
He is.
There's nothing he can do.
The Shadow Shaman will probably die too.
And you know, one great thing about using Chen is you can TP a hero home and literally save their lives. And
Yeah.
so that's just one of the great things about Chen.
Very task intensive hero, but you can pull out the stops with Chen.
Well, if you can play StarCraft, you can definitely play Chen.
Chen's actually a boring hero for me.
Well, he's a boring hero, but you know he makes a big impact if played right.
That's true. I prefer flashy heroes that can like dive and be aggressive.
So the more fun heroes.
Like my Timber Saws and Ember Spirits and this new Invoker where you use Ghost Walk to aggressively pick off players. It's more of my style, I'd say.
He's just a very balanced support, and you're not going to see anybody picking a Chen because they think he's awesome and fun in pubs, but he definitely does help out the team, like saving Puck a while back.
That's true. Uh-oh. FX is, yeah, he's dead here.
Yeah.
Bam.
Price for that double damage rune.
Pop goes the Weasel. He just... This Invoker, man, he is scary alone in 1v1 situations.
Thing is, he can just sneak up on you with the Ghost Walk, and
Yeah.
you're dead before you could even like tell your teammates, hey, there's an Invoker here.
Dude, those illusions got stomped and double-edged, and they're still at half health. This Centaur cannot deal with the illusions. They're bringing down Ranso to like a third of his health. This is ridiculous.
He needs to pick up a heart.
That heart is making Naga just so annoying to deal with.
Like I said, that. Okay, so you got. We almost have the Bariza up on Ember Spirit as well.
That Baruza, we're going back to the DOTA2 names for the items.
I don't know what a data list is. Like,
Neither
what
do
the
I.
heck is
It's
a data
It's
list?
like some type of Greek word, actually.
I mean, I guess Blizzard does have the copyrights to the Bariza. It was an item used in, I believe, Diablo back in the day. It was like a legendary item.
That's true.
That crossbow, man. I used to have one of those.
I don't think it was a legendary item. I know it was a
It
Diablo
was the
2
best
item.
item you could possibly have for that character. Like, especially the 1.08 version. Like, you know, it goes up there with like the grandfather sword and you know some of the other stuff like the Oculus, the Shaco.
I remember the Oculus. I'm playing a lot of Path of Exile nowadays, to get my action RPG, I guess, addiction under control.
It's just too much grinding.
Well, I mean, I keep it casual. I always like seem like a noob in that game, and it's just because I'm so casual in my RPG games. I go hard when it comes to the MOBAs, but not so much in the other game types. I like to just have fun with those.
I actually just started playing a MMORPG released by Nexon. It's called Legion of Heroes. It's pretty awesome. I'm playing on my smartphone whenever I'm on the subway.
Let's go ahead and break down that name, Legion of Heroes.
I believe
That is the most generic name I have ever heard in my life.
Well, come on. They need to have a three-word, you know, title to compete with League of Legends. You know, like they got to get people confused.
I guess so. That's true.
But
Well,
Legion of Heroes, it's basically like Final Fantasy Tactics on your cell phone. If anybody remembers that game, it's pretty awesome, and
I'm sure you're just having a ball playing that game. So Naga Siren's picked up her first level 1 Diffusal Blade, and scary, scary Ember Spirit.
I wonder what he's gonna go for next. Is he gonna go for the BKB, or is he just gonna go for just mayhem and go with that Desolator?
You know, with the amount of disables in Eye of the Tiger, the way I like to run Ember Spirit is after I get like 2 or 3 Battle Furies and a Daedalus, 2 or 3, I will go for 1 defensive item. But I feel before then you absolutely need to get your DPS to a certain mark.
He should just throw away his boots and get 5 Battle Furies with the Daedalus.
Oh man, you go for those Boots of Travel.
Oh, he's gonna need those Boots of Travel eventually once his mana pool goes up a little bit. Okay, so they're gonna fight here. Cheo's gonna look for somebody, and he finds somebody. There's the song.
All right. He's actually going to get the Ember Spirit and the Puck. Who are they going to go on? That's the
They're
question.
gonna go on everybody here.
All right, they got Seg on his sheet. That pig is running away. He's silenced though. Can they get him? I don't know if they're gonna be able to get him.
Somebody's gonna die.
KSH. Can he get out of there? No, the right click is good enough from the Invoker. Ember Spirit going to town on these illusions. Ranto sheeped up meatball on his face. He's going to die. Mafia really low on health. Sagan though.
Down goes Ember.
He's gonna die. They're gonna move after Cynical next. Buyback. The buyback
I don't know if it's worth it. Just run away.
Well,
Nothing
they're
you can
going to
do.
get one. They're going to get
What are you gonna
potentially
do?
two,
Run
but
away.
no, you can't survive against
Run
JO.
away.
5 slotted, and
He just die backed.
yeah, that was a dieback.
Come
With
on.
the Ember Spirit down, this Tier 2 tower will fall to the Naga. Backdoor protection. He's doing a good job at keeping that tower
you
alive.
really needed not to do that because now he's down for another minute. This could be Barracks and a GG right here.
I am pretty sure this will be a
Very
barracks.
good timing right here for the Naga. Like he's just gonna whack away.
That was very good from Eye of the Tiger. They needed to get that song on the Ember Spirit. They got it.
JL's looking pretty confident. He's like, yes, all that RPG finally paid off. Nobody can PvP me now.
Oh, Ember Spirit's back, so they actually do save the Tier 3 tower. I was expecting a little bit more out of Eye of the Tiger, but they did suffer, you know, some deaths on their end as well.
Oh, so they didn't even get the Tier 3. Instead, they're just
No.
gonna just go for all-out lane control. Look at the illusions just take out that Tier 2.
Hey man, they have a heart. These illusions
The
are
heart,
6
the
slotted
diffusal.
basically.
Look at the top. Look at the top lane. Do
Oh
you see
man.
this?
Go, go, illusion!
Go, go.
Can you get him? Can you kill him? No. Unfortunately not.
Jeez.
Well, Invoker has the gem. And whoa, Darkseer out of nowhere. He is a farmed Darkseer with the Scythe of Vice already to his name, so the Sheep Stick, which you did see a little bit earlier on in that team fight, and as well as the Blink Dagger, which is an item that I am loving more and more on Darkseer.
So this Naga is at about 700 GPM, which is awesome for a hard carry.
It's going to be a 7-slotted Naga Siren by the end of the game, and
He's gonna finish up with maybe like 750 or 800 GPM here.
what do you think he's going to get in that final slot? Because it's just a
He
hatchet.
should just get like a butterfly just to make his illusions like more tanky.
Yeah, I would love to see the butterfly, and that would be nice.
He can just send his illusions and they can just watch as the tower just melts away slowly.
Yeah.
That's such a low cooldown skill. You can just keep sending them in. Then after that, send his Manta illusions in. And if he sees a lot of them bunch up, he just pops his song and they just go.
I'm down for the butterfly choice, and then if you want a 7 slot, you get that Black King bar, and you have your courier always behind you at all times, and you switch it out after you right before you song or right after.
But you know what's awesome though? Because they can pop the song, and if they get enough heroes, you can just have Rasta go somewhere and just pop his Serpent Ward,
Yeah, that's true.
which is gonna be like, you know, how much more rat can you get? Like,
Oh, here's the problem. Ember Spirit is going to still make pretty short work of these illusions, at least until there's a butterfly online, and by then there
even
will
with the
probably be a
butterfly,
third Battle Fury.
I believe because it is a skill that they won't be able to have that dodge % chance.
I think dodge does work on Sleight of Fist.
I
No?
don't believe so. It's not a physical.
Well, the thing is, it still applies like orb debuffs and stuff. when you
Well,
attack.
regardless of that you cannot dodge a cleave. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
too.
you can't dodge the cleave, so that's the important thing to note. All right, well,
Okay,
Roshan's
Naga,
under
come
fire.
on. Okay, they smell it. This could be
Naga's
bad.
too far away. She's on the other side of the map.
Just portal in. Make a Forge Spirit. Do something.
They're giving away Roshan for free.
This is too.
Amber Spirit's going to get it.
I feel like he has TP. He could have.
That was definitely a mistake by Eye of the Tiger.
A little
They
bit.
could have contested that.
They were just, the Naga was out of position. The Naga's getting a little bit too greedy,
Yeah.
saying, I'm going to win this game by myself through GPM.
Come on, as Naga Siren, you're already 5 slotted with the 6th slot. Yeah, that looks like it will be a butterfly.
It's almost here. I think he has it already.
Yeah, he just needs the staff. Yeah, got the quarter staff. He's going to have that butterfly, and this is a 6-slotted Naga Siren. 40 minutes into the game. Dang.
With all the free farm that they got, like
They got
he
free farm.
He should have been there sooner.
Well-
I feel like he could have been there sooner, maybe 30, 35 minutes.
Really, man, really?
Well, okay, so he
Come
does
on,
have,
dude. He has
the
insane
level
gold
2
per minute.
diffusal. All right, I get
Yeah,
that.
level 2 diffusal.
I believe that's
Boots
level
of travel. Yeah, it is.
2. Yeah, so that's a lot of money that went in there.
It is.
Oh,
Riori's gonna get the sheep.
okay, nice.
Throwing out the
Okay, here's
Big
that
ol'
song we're
meatball.
talking about.
All right, this is going to be big.
They should
have
go
the
on that
wards down
puck.
the wall as well, forcing out the hand of God. Still 2 players already dead in Eye of the Tiger. And Rior's going to fall. That's 3-4. Naga Siren, the only one alive. She kills out the Ember Spirit, but just pops the Aegis. That's it. Oh, man.
It just sucks how much Venomancer's just countered by one item, a pipe, you know? It's just ridiculous. Like,
We are just seeing Eye of the Tiger get ripped apart in these team fights. Naga, despite being 6 slotted, I don't know if she can compete with the Ember Spirit in the late game.
well, with that butterfly up, I mean, it's not really a viable option to get a MKB on.
If they want a
Ember
rat,
Spirit.
they should have picked up a Lycan or Nature's Prophet, I feel, instead of that Venomancer.
First ban was Lycan.
Yeah. Even like instead of Darkseer, maybe a Prophet in the offlane.
Well,
Just for the rat later on, not for the actual
they
laning
just have
stage.
no damage in team fights, and they just have no lockdown. So, look at this. He just goes. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ember has to go back.
He does. Ember doesn't care about your illusions, though. That's for damn sure.
I hope he does get his Boots of Travel soon, which is going to slow down one of his items.
I'm
though.
pretty sure he's going to build a 3rd Battle Fury.
It's definitely going to help.
After you get 3 Battle Furies, you're pretty much set on the item, but you want to go up to 3 because the cleave chance goes up, and you get the cleave damage. Well, not a cleave chance, but cleave
The
damage
crit
goes
chance.
up.
Well, cleave damage, yeah. It goes up a little bit, like, progressively.
It's like 30, 60, 90, I believe.
Just 35%.
Yeah, 35.
35 plus 35, that's, you're at 105, so you're at a bonus 5% damage.
Yep.
Plus you have the, the crit, so if that crit pops on any of those, and
Everything
you get
around
the
it's
cleave-
dead. The BKB. Okay, so that's going to be Sagon's next item.
Goodbye, career.
Rior. Oh, what? No! No, you shouldn't have missed it. This is just the sad story.
He's
is-
just too overconfident in his right click damage.
I know this keeps happening, man.
Oh, this is bad. This
All
is
the
bad.
death words popping out. Naga, she's using her silence. She has the TP out of there. But Jail,
KB.
I don't know if he's going to survive.
He's gonna take him.
Oh,
Wow.
Mafia is coming in.
One more,
trying to
one
keep
more
him alive.
slide.
Sega,
Oh.
no! So close. The wall goes down. Vortex. Ember Spirit forced to go back for the time being, but he is.
Can't get a crit. So unlucky.
That Naga Siren was supposed to die. Supposed to. It didn't happen, but he was supposed to die.
But it's already up at mid, pushing. Look at that.
Naga Siren has a heart.
So you're gonna be seeing, even if that Naga Siren dies, you're gonna buy back.
Good ran, so force the man mode, the illusions. The
So
thing
this
is,
is pretty exciting though. Like I said, it's a pretty evenly matched
yeah, it is.
game, and
One big mistake on either end is going to be it.
so they're letting all their cards ride on that Ember and that Naga pretty much.
They are. Well, Naga.
This looks a lot like Chinese Dota. That 4 protect.
Oh,
That
Sagan,
Centaur is just.
Uh-oh, this is not good. The net's on him as well. I don't think he's getting out of this one, and he's going to fall. KSH. Oh, very nice. Blinks
bit of
away to a very good
mind
location,
games.
but the song.
He
It's,
wasted the song.
no,
Mind
he's
games.
still going to get FX at least. He's getting a
Just
kill out of
FX.
it. And Chinese Dota does get an in-game item, apparently. Oh, the tornado, it's good.
Wow, this
Cynical's
is
dead.
GG.
Down he goes. That's 3 members down for 5 in Q, which means Eye of the Tiger. They're going to push down this middle lane, and I think if there's
They're
no...
gonna
Okay,
take 2 right
Ember
here.
Spirit bought back. He
Okay,
had to buy back.
So they can contest this. There is no song, and he just needs to get a lucky crit. That's it.
Only got 2. The problem is those illusions are still pretty darn tanky, and Sagan, he's going to get hit by the EMP as well, but Ranto coming in, doing a stop. 4-man coil.
Oh, the crit.
The crit is good, though.
One more slight.
Oh my God! No, he doesn't survive. Jo gets him in the end.
Jo, you can't
There's
take it down.
There is no buyback from the Ember Spirit. He is out for the count for
Well, he did make a
100
good stand. He took down
Yeah.
3 of them, stopped the push.
Stop the push. Naga Siren is forced the TP back and heal up, lick her wounds.
They still
I-
have
I-
their barracks.
I have to say, this Centaur has actually been helping out so much in these team
His
fights.
Stampede is like a get out of jail free card. Like
It
even
is.
if you get hexed, Stampede and boom, this little chicken runs away.
And you know what? Puck has also helped out a lot in that fight with the 4-person coil.
Well, you got the BKBs up, so it's kind of like I mean, it's not gonna have this much effect, especially like, so what? You catch that Naga in the Dream Coil, what's gonna happen?
Oh, Naga running into 3 heroes, and they're still running away. Oh, standard Dodo. Standard Rat Dota.
Run away, the illusions are coming.
And this is smart. He's actually bringing the creeps with him, so his lane will push out a little bit faster. And 5 and Q, they need to buy some time for this Ember Spirit. All right. Ember Spirit still 20 seconds from coming back into action. KSH low on health. He may actually die to some illusions. Force the pop the Ghost Scepter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
LJO,
6, 7,
he's going for the
8.
buildings. Ranso, he's sheeped up. Joe's gonna get the right-click damage on him. Mafia joining the fight.
GG.
Ember Spirit for 3 seconds until he is back in action.
This is GG.
I get the mid-racks. Puck picks up a Lincoln Sphere, though. And he's putting it on Sagan. I really like that. They have to keep this Ember Spirit alive in these fights. But the Rat, Jo says, I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and just take out the top tower while my team kills off Sagan in the bottom lane. Rior, MVP. FX falls as well. KSH is dead, and there's the GG. 5 and Q. After a good attempt at surviving against the Rat, they're unable to slay the Rat, and they fall to the Rat.
They just don't have anything to really catch it before it gets out of hand.
Yeah, they did. Both teams basically let the other position ones get a lot of farm, and
They just said, let's see who's gonna win.
Ember Spirit, he's great, and he can do good against those illusions, but late game he is still pretty squishy, and if your team really, or the opposing team really commits to taking him down and they get him, like, the game's over.
I mean, Sleight of Fist is kind of like a double-edged sword because say you do use Sleight of Fist